Hi Manisha, welcome back.
Hi Anjali, so good to see you.
तो आज हम डिस्कस करते हैं एक डिफरेंट टॉपिक के बारे में अपार्ट फ्रॉम आर यूजुअल कॉन्वर्सेशन दैट वी डू। आज हम एडिक्शन के बारे में डिस्कस, हाउ अबाउट दैट?
Yeah, that's beautiful. So much needed topic of today, actually. So
ओके।
beautiful topic.
कि किसी एडिक्टेड पर्सन से डील किया है या वो आपके पास आए हैं किसी काउंसलिंग के लिए, थेरेपी के लिए, सेशन के लिए, क्या ऐसे रीजंस होते हैं जिनकी वजह से यू हैव डिस्कवर्ड कि वो एडिक्शन में चले जाते हैं, और व्हाट डू यू बेसिकली सजेस्ट टू कम आउट ऑफ इट? मतलब ये तो बहुत बात का क्वेश्चन हो गया, बट लेट जस्ट स्टार्ट लाइक व्हेन यू मीट
Yeah.
सच पीपल और पीपल who come to you with this addiction problem, what are your take on it?
When we think of physical dependency, if somebody is lying on the bed because the person is sick, the person is weak, we understand that. That's understandable. The person will not be able to go and drink water on its own. The person is not able to walk on his own. That's understandable. We can see it, we can understand that. Or the person is in old age, we will understand the person will not be able to get up. It's very much understandable, right? But when we talk about emotional dependency, it's not understandable by us. Okay. And the main problem here is we say कि अरे वो बिगड़ गया है, अरे वो गलत रास्ते पे चल गया है, and all of that words that we start to use because we are unable to understand the person has become emotionally weak, and because the person has become emotionally weak, he needed support. He even needed support at that point. He didn't found any support in his family or friends around, and so he has to get something so that he feels supported, he start to feel loved again, he start to feel better again. So that emotional dependency, first thing is to understand that ki just like we are physically dependent in life, sometimes we become emotionally dependent. It's like a sickness. One is outside sickness, one is inside sickness. Inside sickness people are also not able to see, even we are unable to see. We think ये तो ऐसे ही है, मुझे तो बस ऐसा ही लगता है, मुझे तो I just keep overthinking, I'm just lazy, I don't feel love, पता नहीं मैं क्या सोचती रहती हूँ. Not understanding because I'm feeling this, I need something. Okay, I need something. It just showing me the symptoms. कि you are not well, Manisha. Manisha, you're not feeling well, and that's why you are getting irritated on everybody. Manisha, you're not feeling well, and that's why you are speaking to people the way you don't speak usually. Manisha, you're not well inside, and it's just a feedback. It's not that if it's like if a person is lying on bed, we are not going to say कि चलना भी नहीं आता तुम्हें, तुम वहां से चल भी नहीं सकते, वॉशरूम तो जा ही सकते हो अपने से, मेडिसिन तो ले ही सकते हो अपने से, थोड़ा वॉक तो कर ही सकते, वी आर नेवर गोइंग टू से ऑल दैट because we really understand physical illness.
तो
We understand.
एडिक्शन का जो एक रीज़न है वो ये भी हो सकता है कि या तो वो इमोशनल इमोशनली सिक हैं, या फिर फिज़िकली सिक हैं, या फिर कुछ और भी रीज़न हो सकते हैं इसके अलावा। इंस्टाग्राम एडिक्शन भी काइंड ऑफ एडिक्शन है, सोशल मीडिया।
Absolutely.
और वो डिफरेंट है इस
Absolutely.
सारे एडिक्शन से, या फिर बोलोगे कि एक सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ एडिक्शन, या फिर इसी बकेट ऑफ एडिक्शन में काउंट होगी?
All addictions where I say I cannot live without this,
हम्म।
where I speak this vocabulary, I cannot live without my morning tea. मेरा दिन ही नहीं चलता कॉफी के बिना, मेरा दिन ही नहीं चलता इस इंसान के बिना, मेरा यार आई कैन नॉट, फोन नहीं मिलता है तो मेरे आई स्टार्ट टू गेट दैट ऊपर नीचे अंदर, feeling that internal chatter tuck 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 tuck, tuck, then why I'm not getting that, why the person has not called me, why whatever. So even social media scrolling, porn, validation. Okay, addiction to validation, that I should get validated. If you say amazing things about me, I feel very good, and once you say something which is horrible, I will keep thinking this whole day. Again, addiction to validation, I need
That
validation
is
from
true.
everybody. I'm going to a party and maybe I look in the mirror and I look amazing, but I didn't got any. appreciation from people around, I'm looking again in the mirror and I'm feeling maybe I'm not looking that good.
Hmm.
Again, can you see the dependency? And I'm not feeling good about myself. So because I haven't given myself enough validation. Okay. So when my cup is not full for any reason, okay, why? Because we haven't put enough attention to it. Why will I not be physically strong? Because I haven't done the exercise, I haven't done the taken the right food. Two reasons. That's why I'll not feel physically fit, physically energized, or I haven't taken sleep. There are 2 3 reasons. We are able to see that. Similarly, when you are feeling emotionally dependent, again there are 2 3 reasons that you will have to check. What are those 2 3 reasons? First, are you spending time with yourself, not with the phone, not with her, not with the TV, not with somebody, just with yourself and maybe the nature? Because nature is healing. Nature fills you completely. You sit near a source of water, big source of water, you'll feel that something is filling inside because nature fills you. So are you sitting with yourself? If the answer is no, just cross it कि okay, that might be the reason. Just like we check, अरे मैंने खाया नहीं है 2 दिन से तो मुझे तो वीक लगना obvious है. मैंने सोई नहीं हूँ मैं 2 दिन से तो वीक लगना obvious है ना, मैं सोई नहीं हूँ. इसमें क्या हम reason we are unable to identify. So this is the first reason. Are you spending enough time with yourself? In spending time enough with yourself is, are you meditating? And meditation is not something which is like a very big word. Meditation simply means spending time with yourself, you and you, taking one thought, going deep in it, sitting with yourself. Maybe meditation means dhyan se I'm seeing the coffee cup pani, I'm seeing the color, feeling the aroma, I'm really feeling each and every sip, and then I'm drinking my coffee. I'm in meditation, right? I'm sitting in the nature, and I'm really hearing the birds chirping. I'm really hearing the dogs barking. I'm seeing the beautiful blue sky. I'm seeing the breeze on my face. I can just feel that breeze. I can feel that smell in the air, and I'm just seeing the beauty that God has made it. Completely getting into that. I'm in meditation, right? And sometimes when we do meditation, like in Raj Yoga, the meditation that I do with Brahma Kumaris that I love to do and I follow for a very long time, is sitting, going inside, connecting to removing all the layers. Okay, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I'm a life coach, I am a CEO of the company, whatever layers we have put up, we have acquired from the world, removing all the layers. I'm a mother, I'm a whatever I am, I'm a mother, I'm a housewife, I am a working woman, whatever layers we have put in, removing all the layers and really seeing me. Who am I? A pure, powerful being, a point of light. All of this I've acquired. And now connecting myself to the divine, the higher battery source, the powerful, my father, who has everything that I need. And I can always connect this battery to him and I can just download everything that I need. So it's like an inner journey, going on an inner journey. That's a meditation, kind of meditation again, where you're filling yourself. So simply when we're in addiction, we have to just say ki emotional well khali hai mera. It's just giving you the symptom.
Hmm.
I will have to fill up with something. Okay. I can fill up with all of these, which they I know that they are coming, they are numbing my pain. It's like a यहाँ पे बहुत चोट लग गई है, I'm putting a band-aid,
Right.
but चोट is not healed. Okay, so I can numb my pain with all of this, or I can really go and see ki, okay, I am getting irritated a lot nowadays. Why? What's the reason? Really being kind, super kind, and asking, क्या हो गया मेरे साथ? What is it? And you will get answers. Knowing, okay, nowadays I'm feeling this, whatever it is. Why am I feeling this? This is the reason. Now really working on it, working on making yourself feel safe again, working on making yourself feel loved again, working on making yourself feel secured again, really working and filling yourself again. The emptiness that was there because of which I am doing whatever I'm doing, once I will get filled, I don't need any substance. I don't need any substance. So any kind of addiction is just showing there is some emotional emptiness. Fill it up, fill it up, and you will feel better again. And we
तो
cannot be happy. Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt, but the question is, कई बार लोगों को रियलाइज़ नहीं होता है कि उनको क्या चाहिए, या तो लोनलीनेस है या फिर किसी और चीज़ की कमी। हाउ कैन दे really go deep down and understand? So one way is of course sitting with yourself and doing meditation, asking lot of questions with yourself, okay, क्या है क्या नहीं है, मैं क्या गलत कर रहा हूँ, क्या गलत कर रही हूँ। लेकिन कई बार ये होता है कि बहुत मतलब आइडेंटिफाई करना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, देर आर पीपल हु आर एडिक्ट्स जो एक जॉइंट फैमिली में भी रहते हैं। आजकल
Hmm.
न्यूक्लियर फैमिली हैं, और न्यूक्लियर फैमिली भी छोड़ो, आजकल हर कोई इंडिपेंडेंट है, हर कोई अपना अलग अलग ही रहता है, अलग अलग सिटीज़ में रहते हैं, फैमिली ऑफ फोर, बट दे आर लिविंग वेरी फार अवे इन डिफरेंट सिटीज़ फ्रॉम ईच अदर। तो इट्स ऑब्वियस फॉर देम टू फील लोनली। लेकिन देर आर
Hmm.
पीपल जो कि एक फैमिली में भी रह रहे हैं लेकिन वो फिर भी लोनली फील कर सकते हैं। तो उस सेटअप
Hmm.
में उनको कभी अकर ही नहीं होगा कि कहीं ना कहीं उनको भी फिर भी लोनलीनेस है।
Hmm.
बिकॉज़ एक तो हो सकता है रीज़न कि जहाँ पे उनका फैमिली स्ट्रक्चर उतना अच्छा नहीं रहा है, फैमिली इश्यूज़
Right.
इतने हैं कि वो लोग साथ तो हैं हर दिन, लेकिन कनेक्शन नहीं है, फैमिली में ही डीप कनेक्शन नहीं है। लेकिन फिर
Right.
भी इट्स पॉसिबल कि उनको ये अकर ही नहीं हो कि उस फैमिली सेटअप में ही रह के उनको लोनलीनेस ट्रिगर हो रही है, जिसकी वजह से उनका जो है कहीं ना कहीं से वो एक रीज़न बनाए हैं एडिक्शन में जाने का। या फिर इस
Right.
तरह के और भी ऐसे कौन से रीजंस हैं मोस्टली जो ऑब्जर्व किए हैं या फिर जो केसेस यू हैव सॉल्व्ड? तो आई जस्ट वांट टू नो
Yeah.
ऑल ऑफ दैट।
Absolutely. So what you basically asked is what are the reasons somebody will go in addiction, correct?
या
Okay. So let me give you one example, like one story. Like one person was like very much addicted to nicotine, like the cigarette, right? So every 10 minutes he needed a cigarette. There was no count to it. It can just go to any number. Very, very much addicted. And then when he came to me, obviously we don't work directly ki remove the addiction. I work with my all the tools and techniques, and the tools and techniques is the work is to fill you up so that you get that power again to leave or continue whatever you choose. Right? You are the one who has to create your thing. So when we go went deeper, we understood that when he was a child, he both the parents were working, and the child never got that emotional connection, like normal khana kha lo, so jao, and all of like the normal work was being done. But that emotional safety, the emotional connection, the emotional bonding time was never there. It was not a part of that. But emotional connection is a very important connection that human being crave, right? We love being emotional vulnerable. We love being emotionally connected. That's a very beautiful kind of connection that we crave for. And normally, also in Indian families, it's not there actually. Even if it's the parents are amazing, even if the parents are amazing, I feel I don't remember even in my childhood that my parents sat down with me and said कि अच्छा तुमको ऐसा feel हो रहा है, अच्छा तुम्हें ऐसा क्यों feel हो रहा है, and really took time to actually pacify me or make me feel better. That was not there because there were so many people living in the house. My mom was always busy with her household. She was not working, but household work was so much. My father was busy earning money because he wanted us to give good education, because we didn't started with a very well-off family. So my father was completely busy like in earning money. My mother was completely busy in giving us food, shelter, safe dress, clean dress, and all of that. So we were like into that completely. So now when I look back, even I didn't got emotional support obviously at that point, and I never knew also at that point I need that. I understand that now because what I value in my relationship with my husband, and it's the top thing that I value is the emotional connection. If you will take out the emotional connection, you give me everything, I will feel still not loved. Why? Because that was my void. And if there is a void that I have, when I become adult, that will become my value system. A void becomes value system. That means because I didn't got that, it is my big void emotional thing without realizing. Now maybe when I'm saying this, the people who are watching this will realize what was their void in their childhood, and you will see your love language will be that. You will want that. If somebody has got a lot of time with their family, their love language is not going to be uh, the like the time, right? The quality. They're like, ये तो मिला ही हुआ है ना. It will be something different that we haven't got. So
Yeah.
even the void has purpose to solve. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Okay, the void also had a purpose to solve, so that we go on our own journey to make that void filled up. Okay, to make that void filled up. And now I don't fill up that void for myself. I also fill up this void for my clients because I haven't got that. So it's a very beautiful connection that comes out, right? So childhood. So yeah. So we were discussing about that man. So when we went completely inside, we understood that the person, yeah, both were working. Both of them didn't have time for him, and all the time the parents were instructing, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Like every time they were like an instruction mode, right? He was never getting a time just to sit, maybe, and do nothing. Okay. So at all the time parents were instructing something or the other, so that when he grew up, it was like, now I will do whatever I want to. So that smoking of that 5 minute cigarette was he giving himself the me time. Okay. It was his me time. Okay. So from the childhood, how come it came out with a simple thing? The cigarette smoking is nothing but my me time. It's my time. It's my time with myself. Now, can that me time be healthy? Now, when we have understood the proper reason, can we make that me time healthy me time? We can make that, right? Can that me time be journaling? Can that me time be sitting in nature? Can that me time be running? Can that me time be writing gratitude? Can that me time be scripting? There are various ways where you can still enjoy that me time, but maybe we haven't learned that at the right time. We don't know any other better because people around, everybody is doing this, and we are seeing people and looking at them and they are looking happy. So we feel this is the way. This is much jaldi wala way. Okay. So one reason is childhood wounds. If there will be childhood wounds, I will feel empty. I will try to fill it up with something. And this is a very strong one which I've seen with people. Very strong one. Okay. I haven't met a single person, and no matter how, I say no matter how good we are as a parent, if I'm trying to be as good as I can, still my child will have childhood wounds. This is a very important thing. So it's not that, oh, the parent should be a bad parent and that's when the child is going to have childhood. Even if I'm an amazing parent, still I don't know. There will be some areas where I have left it. Correct. So because it's important, the childhood wounds also has a purpose, as I said before. They will have their childhood. So one very important reason that I said is childhood wound. The second reason that can happen is the peer pressure. Okay, everybody around is doing it, so there's a comparison, there's a competition. uh, the other person gets the, because I drink with my boss every single night, I get the inner secrets, I get to know the inner things. I get to spend more time with my boss, all of that. So that is the second reason where the person can go into addiction ki chalo theek hai. And everybody starts with an experimentation, by the way. Nobody says कि नहीं 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 आज से तो I will become an addict. Who says that? Everybody says कि let me start, let me try. Okay, let me try. We should try in life everything. And let me try that one drink. Let me try that one cigarette. Let me try that new substance which has came. It starts with a trial, and before we realize, our body gets addicted to it. And without that, I'm not feeling what I want to feel. I want to return back to that feeling, not the substance.
Hmm.
I want to return back to that feeling. I don't want that substance. I want to feel loved. I want to feel carefree.
But can
I
it
want to.
be good or bad? Because, okay, so let me share something which I have seen and experienced because I live in Berlin.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Berlin being Berlin, it's very open drug culture here. Like, of
Yeah.
course, it's not like legal. Like, for example, यहाँ पे smoking weed is legal. ठीक है,
Okay.
out on the
Hmm.
street. ये यहाँ के गवर्नमेंट ने किया था. एंड
Yes.
ड्रग्स भी मतलब सबको पता है, इट्स वेरी कॉमन कि
Hmm.
लोग लेते हैं क्योंकि यहाँ पे क्लबिंग कल्चर इज़ वेरी वेरी पॉपुलर. बहुत
Hmm.
ही बिग क्लबिंग कल्चर है यहाँ पे. पीपल डू इट फॉर
Yeah.
फन एंड दे आर नॉट
Right.
एडिक्टेड ऑल्सो बिकॉज आई हैव गॉन क्लबिंग हेयर विथ माई फ्रेंड्स एंड आई हैव
Hmm.
सीन एंड आई हैव स्पोकन टू पीपल ऑल्सो कि वो मेरे सामने कर रहे हैं बिकॉज आई हैव
Yeah.
एक्सपीरियंसड इट एकदम क्लोज से, जो कि मैंने कभी बैक इन इंडिया कभी एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया था.
Right.
तो दैट
Right.
थिंग आई
Right.
एक्सपीरियंसड हेयर. तो मैं तो बहुत ही क्यूरियस और थोड़ा सा शॉक्ड ही थी कि इतना ओपन
Absolutely.
ऐसे होता है.
Right.
मतलब
Right.
इंडिया के क्लबिंग भी काफ़ी डिफरेंट थे जो मैंने एक्सपीरियंस किए. मतलब
Right.
इवेंट यूज टू गो, मतलब थोड़ा पार्टी किया, थोड़ा अल्कोहल लिया, डांस किया एंड घर वापस आ गया. यहाँ पर इट्स कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट. पीपल आर इन द क्लब स्ट्रेट फॉर 2 and 3 days एंड हाउ दे आर
Hmm.
डूइंग इट व्हेन आई गॉट टू नो बिकॉज आई लाइक इतना कोई कैसे म्यूजिक के लिए क्रेज हो सकता है कि पीपल आर ऑन देयर फ्री up and awake
Hmm.
like for straight 2 and 3 days. They don't even go
Hmm.
home. And how it
Hmm.
happens here is like people
2 3 days on street.
exactly in the club. तो यहाँ पे ऐसे होता है.
2 3 days like on go completely.
Exactly. And I have
They're
seen
dancing,
people
they're
coming
dancing,
with
they're
their
enjoying.
backpack, exactly with extra pair of clothes and brush and थोड़ा बहुत ऐसे stuff, and
Oh, wow.
they put their
Okay.
backpack in locker. So exactly, so that's what I've experienced because यहाँ पे clubbing is different. But that's another
Okay.
topic. But what I was coming to is that जब मेरे को पता चला कि लाइक क्यों करते हैं ऐसे, कैसे करते हैं, लाइक इतना क्या कल्चर है और ऐसा क्या क्रेज़ है यहाँ पे. तो ऑफ कोर्स मतलब बहुत सारे एलिमेंट्स थे, म्यूज़िक डिफरेंट था, ईडीएम्स थे, टेक्नो था और डिफरेंट जॉनर्स थे. तो दैट इज़ वन फैक्टर. बट मोस्ट वॉज कि ड्रग्स इट्स वेरी कॉमन. लेकिन
So
जब
what
आप लोगों
reason
से
they have
बात
said you?
करोगे.
Reason they give?
सॉरी.
What reason? What reason they give you? Like if you have asked, like why do you do it? Have you asked somebody like why?
They just wanna have fun. I won't name it, but there's some person who I work with, and he
Hmm.
has a family right now. But he told me कि वो पूरा काम करता है ऑल लाइक 360 days. ठीक है, लेकिन
Hmm.
उसमें से वो अपने लिए एटलीस्ट 1 weekend रखता है अभी भी, जिसमें नो क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड ही विल गो क्लबिंग. ठीक है, ही डज वॉट एवर ही वॉन्ट्स एंड ही कम्स आफ्टर ही इज़ डन. लाइक उसको बहुत वो
Hmm.
फुलफिल्ड होता है. और उस
Hmm.
एडिक्शन नहीं है. बट हाउ दे आर डूइंग इट, ऑफ कोर्स
Hmm.
they do it for
Hmm.
fun. They are not addicted
Hmm.
also. So I was very
Hmm.
curious, like how they maintain this balance. Is it still
Hmm.
good or bad? Or
Hmm.
I don't know, just an experience which I shared related to like how good, like how it can be. I don't know if it's still good or still
Different.
bad, but it's very different. I was very curious, very surprised actually. Not
Right.
surprised
Right.
actually, very
Right.
shocking to me in the beginning. Now I have
It's like a
gotten
party.
used to
I've
it.
gone for 3 day party, 3 day thing,
हाँ
right?
हाँ. और
Try out.
everyone is very well educated. Yeah, everyone
Absolutely.
is very well off educated, but they are doing it knowingly for
Hmm.
fun. For
Hmm.
fun. Or
They
most
make
of them are
it.
not addicted also. So I just don't know, is it because somehow the government here made it as open culture? तो जहाँ
Huh.
पे लोग होता है ना कि ये काम मत करो मत करो मत करो, और लोग उतना ही ज़्यादा करते हैं. और यहाँ पे वो उसकी वो करने के लिए खुली इनिशन है, बेसिकली वो खुली परमिशन है गवर्नमेंट से करने की. लोगों को
Hmm.
फ़र्क ही नहीं पड़ रहा है, वो अपने कन्वीनियंस के अकॉर्डिंग.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
तो व्हाट वुड
So
यू से, इज इट लाइक हेल्दी और व्हाट, हाउ वुड यू सी इट?
yeah, let me tell you something. So what basically I'm searching is, let me look for Berlin depression rate, right? Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm just searching.
that's a actually good
It's a
number. That's a good start.
13.3. Okay,
Depression, I
13.3.
would say like there will be a lot of people struggling with depression. That is for sure because.
1 in 7. Okay,
Hmm.
depression 1 in 7.
Hmm.
Okay, let's look at Berlin anxiety. All right. So 1 in 7. The stats here is 450,000 residents in Berlin. 13.3% of the city's population are affected by depression, according to a report by the AOK Health Insurance Scientific Institute. All right, we'll look into detail. Then let's look at Berlin anxiety rate. All right, 15.3% of adults. Okay, 15.3% of adults in Germany experience anxiety disorders annually, a rate of exceeds the European average of 14%. 24.8% reported anxiety symptoms before summer holidays, and this decreased to 16.2% after the holidays, but rose again to 25.7% 6 week into the new school term. All right, okay. Let's see stress. Stress is very common word now. Earlier, stress used to be a big word. I used to take stress management sessions, but now it's not stress. Now it's depression, right?
Hmm.
And if you remember the session that we have done one a year ago, maybe with you, at that time we were discussing stress, like how come normal tension has become stress now. A chota bacha bhi will talk about stress. Now they don't talk about stress. Everybody is speaking about depression. मैं डिप्रेस हूँ करके स्ट्रेस 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 बोल के स्ट्रेस्ड हो गए अब डिप्रेस 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 बोल के वी आर डिप्रेस्ड आल्सो okay let's look at the stress percentage
Okay.
all right then we will talk
Okay.
okay let's look at that also stats just searching
But I think somehow I already got my answer. People, like I received this answer from most people who I spoke to is that they do it for fun. Uh, it's for this to get this happy feeling. But I think looking at these statistics, somehow deep down, अगर उनको भी अपने थॉट के साथ खुद के साथ बैठने का मौका मिले तो one of these reasons could be the
one
answer,
in eight
right? Yeah.
between 76% to 85% of individuals has some of the other mental disorders, and that's why government has made it so open.
पॉसिबल बिकॉज मैंने कभी स्टैट्स नहीं देखे बट या
Yeah,
नाउ इट मेक
that's good.
सेंस
That's good to discuss. No, that's why I was like so happy that you brought this. One in every eight, 1 in every 8 is living with that, and 75%, 76% and 85% of individuals with mental disorders receive no treatment. The economic impact of mental health condition is substantial, and depression, anxiety alone costing the global economy over $1 trillion annually in lost productivity. Yeah, so that is what it is. That's the whole scenario. There is some pain. Okay, as you said, they want to feel happy again. If you are already happy, why do you need to take that to be happy?
मे बी
Okay,
एग्जैक्टली दैट्स व्हाट आई थॉट बिकॉज मे बी दे हैव एक्सपीरियंस दैट हाई जहाँ पे एकदम बहुत ही सुपर हैप्पी हैं आई डोंट नो व्हाट दैट फीलिंग लाइक दे
and
रेफर
they
टू दैट
think
फीलिंग ओके यू वुडंट नो
and they think to go to that feeling there is one way to take this. We can go to that feeling through meditation also.
हम्म
Every time I feel when I meditate, I don't know what, and that's why very early when I was in college, I got introduced to the Brahma Kumari's meditation because I used to go to Brahma Kumari's uh, in my college, morning and evening both, before college, after college. Okay, and nobody I have told, you know that story. So when we get something like that, for me it was easy because I got something like that very early when my mind was also like a clay. Okay, and because I got to something to feel high, a positive thing to feel high at that point of time, now as I went in my life, I got different people introduced me to different things. Still, I never felt like trying a single, and I feel proud in saying I've never tried anything single. Obviously, I'm addicted to few things, but I've never tried. I've sat there. I've sat in that club. I've sat in that table, but I never felt like drinking a sip because I felt for what?
Right.
For what? I know this is harmful for my body. That too I know. Okay, this is harmful. And it tastes also, so everybody says कि taste bakwas hota hai. Taste is also like a shit. So for what? For what should I taste this? I have never got an answer till now. Like when I ask myself, okay, let it be very open. I'm not judging you, it's a bad thing. No, but I have not got my answer. Like, why should I? Like for what? What will that give me? I don't understand. What will that give me? Okay, you will feel like your all thoughts will be silent. That is what people answer. Na? You will feel like relaxed. You'll feel like everything will get silent. That is what people answer to me, right? And there are cousins and my family members who also take up because it has become so normal now, very
हाँ,
normal,
ये
right?
सोशलाइजेशन का पार्ट है।
And I never judge. If somebody wants to take, they can take in front of me. I am okay. It's my choice not to take. I am not
हाँ।
judging why are you taking, right? I'm completely fine. Maybe you have pain, maybe you have don't have pain. Doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. But for me, when I look, my husband doesn't take, so he sits in the sales wala jahan everybody is taking. People makes fun of him. कि इसके लिए तो दूध लेकर आओ, right? All of that stuff that people will go if you are not becoming the part of that group.
ग्रुप।
People are going to tell you all sorts of things. So people will say him कि ये तो साधु बन गया है, ये तो संत बन गया है, इसके लिए तो दूध लेकर आओ, ये तो बच्चा है, and all of that rubbish that people says. But I think people will speak everything, but behind your back they also kind of appreciate. They will speak everything, but they will kind of appreciate also कि यार the person doesn't take. How come so much of self control? How come so much of that? So they will tell you to come into that pool, but because you had that and you you just hold it yourself and
They
you
tried to
didn't
make
got
you
in.
feel look like a loser.
They will try to make you feel, but you still hold it your ground. Then kind of there's a certain kind of willpower, and people start to see you a little bit differently. Same, like now he's on no sugar for last 3 months, and 2 days he's taking this full day wala vrat because his weight has increased. So he has started. So weight was like too much. So then we said we have to do something about it. So again, like he used to drink chai around 8 cups, mithai do teen, आराम से ज़्यादा ही हो सकती है because every counter is visiting people are offering, correct? Every counter is visiting people are offering because it's a form of respect in India. And before we count, it just increases again. So when you do, people will first tell you to come on their side, but if you have not came on their side, they really respect your willpower. We don't eat onion and garlic, though we travel the world. We will not eat onion and garlic, and that's our thing. We are not going to eat. How we find out the solution? Find out something. When the willpower is such, you find out something. uh, so the simple thing is ki, and I know when I start to, if I am away from my meditation, if I am away from the spiritual work that I do every single day, I will start to feel the vacuum. I feel that it's not so. I understand what people go through. Okay, if I will leave it for a month, it will start showing up in my behavior. In a week, it will start showing up a little bit. In a month, it will start showing up a lot. That means we need something to fill ourselves up. You fill it with drugs, you fill it with alcohol, you fill it with whatever. You will have to fill up yourself with something because there's a void. Okay. So if you are filling up every single day, and through Raj Yoga, what do? We fill that mind every single day. That meditation, you fill yourself, you fill. So you will feel so full. You will feel so filled up inside that you will not feel like, because you are already powerful, you feel already stronger, then you will not go and get into that, right? It's like, mm, if I am, if I'm really desperate of love, I want love. Okay, I'm really desperate of love. Now, every guy, even if the guy is a bad guy, and I know I'll not be happy with this person, I'll still kind of let that person be in, because I'm desperate. If I'm not because I need it, right? I need it. That's my need. I want to feel loved. I want to feel loved. So I will let that person be in. But if I'm feeling at love, I feel good inside. Do you think you will allow every single person? No, you will not allow every. I love it at the exact beautiful moment it will come. You will not allow every single person, right? Because you are okay. मैं ठीक हूँ भाई. I am fine with you, without you. If you can add something in my life, if you can make it better than where I am, beautiful. If you cannot add and you can just decrease the quality of life that I am living, then why should I let you come in inside my life? There's no answer. So every addiction that we are addicted to, we are numbing the mind chatter. The person, that example that you gave, yeah, I work for 5 days, 6 days, and then I need 1, 2 days for myself. For what do you need that 1, 2 days? For all of the extra burden that you have taken in that 5 days, for all of the extra stress that you have taken in 5 days, for all of the khatar that you have created inside, you need that 2 days of getting away. So it's again, it comes to there is something, right? We give different names we can give, but there is something that we want to numb through that. We want to numb that. But why not? My idea is why not feel that peace, feel that love, feel that happiness every single moment, every single day, and then you will feel ki what it's like you are in AC whole day, and that's meditation that I'm talking about. You are in AC whole day. Okay, so you are feeling good. And what is that drug and addiction and whatever we are doing for in the weekend? We are going in a snow park and playing, and we are saying कि बहुत मजा आता है यार स्नो पार्क में. हाँ ठीक है, बहुत मजा आता है, बट व्हाट्स द बेटर आइडिया? पूरे टाइम गर्मी में रहें और एक दिन स्नो पार्क जाए, या फिर to live in AC every single day and choose to be in snow park if you want to. Choose. But that's not your dependency. Even if it is not there, you are fine. So if you want to check somebody's dependency, and the people who are saying, I'm not dependent. Okay. So can you for next 3 months, if you don't come here, is it fine with you? Is it okay with you? Because dependency only means that I'm okay if you take this away. I'm okay if you take this away. That's like I'm not dependent. अगर मैंने सुबह चाय नहीं पिया, मेरे सर में दर्द हो रहा है, तो am I not dependent on that? I am dependent on that. मेरे सर में दर्द हो रहा है is like a body screaming now कि oh, I need that substance. Body is screaming. It has reached to that level where your body is screaming कि I need that substance. You do not scroll, you feel it's like stopping that mind chatter with anything and everything. Every single addiction is doing that, and deeper the addiction is, the as the levels are increasing, deeper the pain is. Deeper the pain we are trying to numb. Deeper. Deeper the pain we are trying to. So addiction is nothing. Addiction is just making me feel better at this moment. Making
Right.
myself feel better at this moment. It's not something to be okay. I think there was a beautiful research from the age 11 to 26. It's a global research. 42%, okay, 42% of Gen Z, 42% of Gen Z has this heightened symptom of anxiety and depression. Heightened symptom. 42% is a big number to watch. Okay? And that's why you will see in Gen Zs, it's very, very common. Very common. Matlab, when you will speak to them, like I don't have much Gen Z client because I have older client more than me also actually. So I pata nahi, for some reason attract older clients more. So whatever. But I have one Gen Z client, and I see, matlab, you will appear as an alien when you are speaking about you don't take that or whatever. You will be an alien. You will appear like an alien. You will be like
Yeah.
an alien. So
Yeah.
it has become such a part. It's like कि somebody will tell you कि खाना नहीं खाना है, तो it becomes like कि खाना तो खाना ही है. It's like that for them कि obviously ये तो it's a ये तो क्या सी बड़ी चीज है, like normal thing. Smoking, it's a normal thing. Drinking, it's such
Yeah.
a normal thing.
I can relate
Once
to
many
this
people
feeling.
do
Yeah.
that, once many people start to do that, we start to label it as normal. Okay, it's normal. Okay, I take that. It's normal. But is it good for you? That I want to ask. Okay, it's normal. Is it good for you? Is it good for your health? Do you feel okay? You feel better a little bit for that moment, but do you feel better in the long run? Or do you feel again back to the same ripple emotion? You feel anxiety again, you feel horrible about yourself again, you feel overwhelmed again, you feel stressed again, and then when it reaches there, you say, I need now to go and just have it. I know I need to go on a vacation. I need to go on a whatever, right? So, matlab, why to increase that? That's my thing. Why to reach to that level and then just why not every single day, just like brushing your teeth, just
So
like
on
eating, just
this
like
note, या ऑन दिस
yeah,
नोट आई वुड टेल अस समथिंग कि ऐसे कौन से अर्ली स्टेजेस हो सकते हैं या सिम्टम्स हो सकते हैं जो मैं या कोई भी नॉर्मल पर्सन मे बी मूविंग टुवर्ड्स सम
love
सॉर्ट ऑफ एडिक्शन तो कोई
like that.
टेक्निक्स एंड कोई टिप्स हैं दैट यू कैन गिव और दैट यू यूजुअली गिव टू योर क्लाइंट्स और द पीपल
I
यू
will tell you to close your eyes right now. And everybody who's watching this video, just close your eyes right now, okay? And we can put this part in the start of the video also, okay? So that people realize. Okay, so just close your eyes. Let me put a music. Okay, close your eyes. Take some deep breath and just relax yourself. Let go of everything in this moment. Nothing is more important, but just be in this present moment for a minute completely. Connect to your breath and relax. And now I would just love you to see कि जब भी कोई बात आती है, whenever something comes in life, which is not normal, people behave differently, people say you something that was not correct. Do you react or do you respond? You take your time, you take some deep breath, and then you react back to them, or you respond back to them. That means you are completely in control and you answer keeping your peace intact. If you answer keeping your peace intact, give yourself 8, 9, 10, whatever marks you want to. And if you answer like immediately and which you feel rubbish about, okay, why have I done that? Just answer 2, 3, 4. Give yourself a number. Nobody is going to check that number. Just do it for yourself. Now, second thing I would love you to ask. Once you have given yourself the number, just keep it in your mind. Is there anything of the past? Somebody has done something to you. Somebody has said something to you. That thing is over now. It's not in your reality in the present moment. Still, you are unable to forgive that particular incident. Still, you are unable to forget that particular incident. It is still part of your present. That means you are thinking of that person, you are thinking of that incident, that why that has happened. It is past, it's not your present, but still you think about it. Something happened in the office last week, boss said something, still maybe it's running in my mind. Somebody said something years ago, still it's running in my mind. How easily are you able to forgive and forget? If you are easily able to forgive and forget, give yourself 8, 9, 10. If not, it's very difficult for you. 2, 3, 4. Nobody is seeing the marks. Be honest with yourself and give the marks. Very, very honest. Okay. Out of 10 given the marks. Let's move to the third question. How much easy it is for me to sit with myself? How many times in the day Do I just sit with myself? No gadgets, no person, no TV, no mobile phones, nothing. No, not scrolling, not watching Netflix. Just me, being with me, spending time with myself. If you really do this a good job, every single day you really appoint your time with yourself, just like you do it with us for a special meeting, or you have your fixed hours, maybe morning, evening routine. There is a routine where you sit with yourself, only with yourself, listen to your own self, know yourself, give yourself 8, 9, 10. And if you find that I am in the hustle bustle, not realizing that actually I have to sit with myself and listen to my own self also, then give yourself 2, 3, 4, whatever marks comes to you. And now last, if a person comes to you and says something completely absurd, completely that you don't agree with, what's your reaction? What's your emotions? Are you like completely in that ki ninda mile, samman mile, it's the same for you? Or are you in the how dare that person said this, or how come that person said this, or I am this, or I am that, whatever I am? I've kept that in my mind. So if it's like for you, it's like you can smile even if the person is saying all the rubbish. You can smile knowing it's that person's trash, it's that person's thinking. You can smile through it, knowing it's nothing about you, it's about them. Or you will completely ruin the entire day on that one line completely. You have that power. If you do that, give yourself 2, 3, 4. If you can just smile through it, okay, maybe the person was not in a good mood today, or oh my god, what the person was saying, or you can look at the person through sympathy. 8, 9. Now, out of 40, just add up all the scores and see what's your marks. If the score is 40 or in 30s, you are doing an amazing job. Whatever you are doing is working for you, keep doing that. And if the answer is below 20, you really need to change something. It's showing the emotional dependency, it's showing there is an emotional vacant space inside which needs to get filled up. Okay? And the chances to be in addiction will be very easy. Ek mauka aega and you will get into that. Because there is something. Ek mauka aega and you will be pulling towards it. Because the person who is feeling happy, the person who is feeling peaceful at all times, will not go into that. And all times doesn't mean 100%. None of us can feel 100%. It's not 100%. Most of the times. Most of the times. Okay. Even if something comes, you are able to fix it and come up to perfectly. So whatever is your score, it shows the mirror to us. And now as per the mirror, decide. Okay, what is it that you will love to include? Some things that you can include is like one thing that I am loving to do is every time I'm sitting, just okay, I have a class after 10 minutes maybe. I'll switch on a meditation and I'll just do that. I'll just sit in meditation by myself. Let me do a 5 minutes meditation. Let me do a 7 minutes meditation. Every hour there's a ringtone that goes and it just stops. It just tells us to stop. The name of that reminder is stop. That means whatever you are doing, just leave that. Whatever. You are in the middle of the meeting, that's completely fine. Tell to the other partner, let's stop and for a minute, just breathe. Let's connect to ourselves. So and then again the meeting will also be beautiful. You are with your partner, just say let's stop for a minute and remember God. Let's connect with ourselves, and you will see that you will feel so much of fulfilled Even when the things will go wrong, things will happen because it's life. It's not that everything outside will be perfect. There will be something, but because you're inside, you have taken the charge of. You have taken the control of. And even if the gadi is going in different directions, still you know if the steering wheel is in your hand, you can choose to put a brake. You can choose to take the control back, right? Not the other way around. I'm sitting at the back of the seat and the driver is taking me anywhere. Normally, what happens? You are sitting in charge, even if you're going somewhere which is not where you want to go, you have the control. You take it back, you bring it to yourself, and that is real power. That's real power. Otherwise, it will become very this I don't know the exact word, very much vulnerable to the outside circumstances, and with the wars going in and everything that you are seeing, we are seeing different things happening, and there will be more. Life is going to give us more reasons to feel this way and to do all of this. But is it really making you feel fulfilled? If it's making you feel fulfilled and it's improving the quality of your life, beautiful, just continue with that. And if you're feeling it leaves me more vulnerable, it leaves me more hollow, it's time to change the strategy. Check this strategy. Try this. Take it as an experiment. Okay, I'll for 3 months, for 1 month, I'll replace this with this. I will be with them. I'll be with the people, but I'm going to replace this with this and see. Because when we experiment and then when we speak, it's a different way we can actually contribute. And when people will see us, then the contribution that we give, it cannot come with any level of lecturing actually. When you be that person, we are contributing in becoming this that nation, that de-addicted nation, which uh, the India has started the campaign. We will contribute to that. We will contribute. When I be that person, I contribute to my child, I contribute to my spouse, I contribute to the making a happy home and beautiful strong home, and then a society, and then the India. So let's become that Shakti Stham, that let's become that power ka stham that we are talking about. And when you become that, there is a certain kind of power. Just by seeing you, people will get that. Just by seeing you, you don't need to speak a single word. Nothing.
So, on a closing note, one last message for people. What would you like to share who feel stuck in their addiction?
Every single day, don't no need to think about okay, how do I leave that? Don't think about leaving. Think about how can I fill myself. Replace the question. Replace the question from how can I leave that? You don't need to leave that. You keep continuing that. It's like a stick. You are taking the stick and walking. You don't need to leave the stick. I don't need to take your stick. You take the stick. But I will strengthen you. Once you will be strengthened, you will leave the stick, na, any which ways. So, addiction, if you are addicted to something, it's completely fine. You don't need to get into any shame. You don't need to get in any guilt. Everything is fine. Perfect. You are taking that. Now, take time and do something that will strengthen you. Okay? Strengthen you every single day. It may be like take out any meditation from Calm and Headspace. There are so many apps. Use all of that. Take any of the meditation, sit in your silence, and do that. Okay. Put alarm, as I said, and after every 1 hour, 1 minute, be that person. Feel that. Feel yourself. Okay. Simply sit and see. Okay, a simple meditation I'll give. Imagine that there's an empty cup here, and you're connecting to the divine source, like a Suraj, like a sun, and sun's rays are coming and filling your cup. It's quarter, then half, 75%. It's full, and you will open up your eyes. You don't have to do anything else. Okay. So every hour, you will just stop for a second, fill it up, leave 1 minute, do 30 seconds. It's not the duration, it's that charging. Even if you're charging a little bit,
Sticking to the
it's fine.
process.
It's like charging your mobile phone ना 5 मिनट के लिए भी चार्ज कर दो पर चार्ज तो करो वरना how will you use the mobile phone?
Right.
You'll have to charge. You need to charge, and we take charging as waste of time. Then how we are going to achieve those big things that we want to? We'll have to little bit ground ourselves and make ourselves stronger to actually go on that journey. That's otherwise it will become very difficult to walk that journey. हम थक जाएंगे, हमारे पैर दुखेंगे.
Yeah, somebody needs help to come out of their addiction or even identify the reason. How do you personally help them and how can they reach out to you?
If they want to reach out, if they want to reach out to me, they can simply do it through Instagram. That's the best way to reach out to me, or we can provide the link below. They can reach out. They can reach out through the phone number also. They can reach out to the website also. So best is to DM me on Instagram that I need help with whatever you want, whatever you are struggling with. And then how do I help is taking depending on how deeper your addiction is. Some people need 6 sessions and it's done. Some people need 3 month session and it's done. Client that I have for longest is 3 years.
Hmm.
It's like I'm constant partner. I'm the constant. Just like they go to the gym, they have decided to go to this mental gym. It's
Which
like
is
our
good.
contribution.
It's like a mental gym.
It's like a mental gym. Till when should you go to the mental gym? Till the time you feel ki nahi, I cannot handle it on my own. So depending on how much deeper the pain was, you need to decide. Nahi, I need it more. I need it a little bit more, and then just go for it. Don't think we spend so much of unnecessary items, spending here, spending on this body, spending on mind, spending on this body should never feel like spending mind and body, because if these two things are not there any which ways nothing is coming. Okay, so spending on your mind and body should never be eating the right food, eating the mehenga se mehenga food. Don't think about that. Think about the rubbish that we don't think. See how beautiful the brain works.
Right.
Eat the rubbish in the cafe. We are completely fine with it. Getting an avocado for 180 rupees. Oh my god, one avocado for 180 rupees. And 180 rupees can getting that shit. It's not sasta. That feels like cheap, right? Only for 180 rupees, this particular drink, it's cheap. Oh, that brownie with hot chocolate, only 180 rupees, that's cheap. But getting one avocado which will give you vitamin D, B12, and good fats, that's not cheap. That's matlab a lot of amount. So we need to really change it. Start treating healthy things as good things and ready to spend on it. Spend like a king on that. And all these unnecessary things, junk food, junk items, junk addiction, junk clubbing, junk, all of those where it's like junk. Spend less. Ask your, is it junk? Is it healthy? If the answer is healthy, don't think before
So,
spending.
all
If the
in
answer is
all, please save money or try to identify whatever is junk and go to Manisha, sign up there, or to anybody who can basically, who you think can help you out.
remove the junk, you will have a lot of money. Everybody has money. We are just spending on wrong things. Everybody has money. There's nobody who doesn't have. We have just decided to spend on some wrong things which are not empowering us, which are disempowering us. So just
Thank you so
start
much,
with that.
Manisha, for this wonderful talk and giving us information or sharing a different perspective. With this, I hope to talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, and sending really a lot of power and blessings to each one of you who are going through addiction and you really want to leave it. I know you want to leave it. So I'm on your side. Don't worry about that. Just stop thinking about leaving and start empowering yourself. Okay, every single day basis, and you will see a very different version of you. Thank you so much.